Namaskar friends, welcome to Export Import Supply Chain and Custom, and we are completing the third part of this module in which we are trying to understand the job responsibility of the purchase sourcing and merchandise executive. So we will start the session. In previous session we have understand very important step and activities. So try to find check out the previous session also so you can understand the working of the purchase executive. Okay, so start from here. Maintain a database of the contact informations. So for the particular job responsibility you have to maintain the contact informations. Okay, vendors and suppliers. Okay, for that you can contact if any requirements. Now review and maintain purchase done on a monthly basis. So monthly report need to be prepared and review this, and also need to maintain the purchase done. Okay, monthly basis. Okay, so these two activities are important, which are directly connected to the first two sessions for this module. Now, sample collection. Sample collection is the activity in which you need to collect the sample from different vendors. Okay, so for that you have to understand and analysis and pass the sample. The sample may be collected through the courier to overseas other company. For a manufacturing process, there are lot of kind of raw materials required. Okay, so for the best and good manufacturing process you need a best product. Okay, so you can check out the sample which is collected from the different vendors. Okay, now to ensure the quality materials, to ensure the quality of materials, order meet organizations and quality standard. To objective, to objective and understand, we have to fulfill the organization's objectives. Okay, so here we need to ensure the quality of materials order with meet organization or not. Okay, so whatever the requirement of the organization, what are the objective of the organization, need to fulfill in which we are receiving material from the vendors. So we need to ensure the quality. Okay, so whatever the organization quality standard, we need to ensure the quality of the product was we are receiving from the different vendor. Now next one is to ensure materials orders at the most com- competent price. Okay, so whatever material we are order placing the order, the prices must be competitive. Okay, not that like we have received in many RFQ, but that the best prices in which that need to be understand. You know that nowadays every supplier want to give the best prices to be in the market. Okay, so for they check out and understand the things, but sometimes they also give such term and conditions, because otherwise the supplier will in the loss. So they also apply some term and condition for that. Okay, so many time we have some place the order for some international supplier and they give the best prices. Okay, for example, we have to import some goods from China. Okay, and in case of import, the terms of importing goods is CIF. Okay, so in CIF case, the pricing at the port of discharge will be done through the supplier. Okay, the all expenses of the movement of goods from origin to the port of discharge, payment will be done by the supplier. Okay, so here the supplier want to try to give the best prices, but he is not aware with that marketing volatilizations with the pricing of the freight and custom clearance and all the things. So he may sometime lose. So here we what he will try to do in such cases, that the pricing is given by the supplier. Okay, then the charges in favor of the supplier sometime need to pay at the buyer ended. So here we need to understand, due to the volatilization of the market freight rate pricing and all the thing, supplier change term and conditions and try to collect the extra charges which apply in the shipment. Okay, so to be a most competitive, they will try to give best prices, but the he not understand the term and condition and volatilization of the current market scenario. Due to these things, he if he'll not um, give the charges list to you, then he will be in loss. So now we will understand to bring down the purchase cost by developing alternative supplier. For example, you are working with only one supplier. Okay, so in such cases, you have to uh, you have to check out the pricing of that particular supplier. But if you don't have any alternative, then you cannot do cut down the purchase of cost, because he know that if you are you have no alternative, in such case you have to only buy the goods from that only particular supplier. But if you have any alternative, then you can you can analyze the cost and share with that both supplier, and we can say that we are buying this the same product and same product with other buyer in these prices. So due to the competitiveness, they try to cut down the purchase cost. Okay, so you have to always keep in mind, there is a alternative also required for any supplier. Otherwise sometime there is any mishappening in the production line of the supplier, then the raw material will not be available at our factory. So due to this method, we can say the process, our production will affect and you will not fulfill the timeline of the customer, because you don't have any alternative for supplier. Okay, so here we want to say that ki alternative also require for the supplying process, so that process will not be affect in case of the unavailabilities of the product from one supplier. Now, to regularly evaluate the supplier performance, so the recent session we have understand supplier evaluation process, in that we have check out some service level and try to find out the performance based parameters, and on that parameter we have evaluated the supplier and inform the supplier by giving the rating on the performance parameters. So you regularly update this performance of the supplier by maintaining your supplier evaluation report. Okay, and share with the your supplier, different supplier. So guys, this three session is module purchase supplier sourcing executive is dedicated to the job seekers, not only job seeker but who also working in this profile will also be benefited by this session. Okay, by the working procedure and try to understand the regulatory methods, or we can say the integrated process SOPs of the company. So try to understand the things and we will develop more better services and work giving service to the company in the right way. So guys, we are going to end the session here. So guys, thank you for watching the session. Have a nice day.